Mike Kern here with Adam Emmenecker for another shoot-around segment. And Adam, we enter mid to late December, kind of eighth or ninth as a league in the net rankings for a conference. Really good position for the league. And Drake just coming off of a win on Thursday night against Grambling at home, 42 straight at home against non-conference teams.
Wow.
The Bulldogs are really rolling at home, of course, and they had a nice win against Nevada last week.
Yeah, I think for Drake, well, and maybe first you mentioned the league just overall, and I know we talked about this last time, Mike, but looking through your game notes and just seeing not only some of the history of success and back in the heyday when I got to wear a uniform as opposed to a button-up shirt for a change, but just seeing the winning percentage across the league. And we talked last time about the rising tide, teams at the bottom of the standings. Traditionally, the Evansvilles, the UICs that are getting wins in the non-conference, which has been great, and a signature win for Drake to go and take on a Nevada team in Las Vegas or excuse me, in Henderson, and beat Nevada, who was a top 50 team and undefeated. And just so a really good beginning to end win for Drake. But, part of the result after that, what we've seen is really the non-conference has been really good for the Valley, but we really had our first disappointing day, a day with a couple surprise losses and losses where Valley teams, really not only would you have expected them to win, but they had the lead down the stretch. So you think about Austin P over SIU, Southern Illinois. Listen, Xavier Johnson this year has been awesome. He was great on defense last year. That was really his calling card and a facilitator. Now he's the leading scorer in the country. He's the leading scorer in the country, 31 points in that game, but a loss at the end to Austin P. And then UIC, 6-point lead over Green Bay at halftime and just can't finish that one, loses to Green Bay. And so that probably the first day we've had with a little bit of a disappointment as a league. And Murray State almost looked like Wednesday this week. They were going to get over the hurdle and win at Mississippi State, which would have been a great win, just kind of ran out of gas down the stretch. They were up 2 with 90 seconds to go, just couldn't hold on.
Yeah, the Racers have been in a lot of tough, close ball games and haven't gone their way yet. But we've got a lot of opportunities left down the stretch. Talk a little bit about some of our chances to solidify our conference net as well
Yeah.
as team position.
Yeah, so just a couple of games upcoming. One that we have coming up this week on the 16th, Southern Illinois playing at Wichita State, a former Valley foe, and Wichita's top 100 in the net. It's an opportunity for Southern to bounce back, and Xavier Johnson obviously going to be all over the scouting report for the Shockers. I think another one you look at, Missouri State on the 23rd, the day before Christmas Eve, going out to Moraga, California for St. Mary's. St. Mary's not as good as they've been in the past, but that is a brand name across college basketball with the success they've had over the last couple decades, honestly. And so that's a good opportunity for Coach Dana Ford and St. Mary's. You look at Illinois State at Kentucky, that's a long shot, right? Illinois State, a team that's still continuing to grow and mature under Coach Ryan Peden, but Kentucky, top 15 in the country right now. That'll be a good test for the Redbirds. But the game I'm circling, the one I can't wait to watch, Indiana State at Michigan State. And Michigan State was a team high billing coming into the year, top 10 in the country. Some said maybe they could be the number one overall team in the country. And Tom Izzo, they've been a little bit up and down, right? I think maybe imploding right now in East Lansing. And on the other end with Coach Schertz, that Indiana State team sitting at 9-1 is rolling. We talked about them last time. I love the completeness of that group. I love the togetherness of that group. Man, that would be a heck of a win going into East Lansing for the Indiana State Sycamores. But I know that group's going to go into that game confident, feeling they're every bit of deserving of a win as the Spartans.
Well, that matchup will be the first time they've met in East Lansing, and only the second time they've met ever. And the other one, of course, 1979 with Bird and Magic. Yeah, everybody circle your calendar. It's going to be on FS1 for that December 30 matchup.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one. And then, Mike, we roll right into league play. So, I think for all the Valley teams, most of them have 2 or 3 games before we get into the holiday. We move it back into league play. I think across the league, it's just let's hold serve. Sitting at 8th or 9th, as you mentioned in the net ranking, that is an absolute great spot. That's a great spot to be. Success to this point. Keep that momentum going. Can't wait to watch all of it come to light. But hold serve across the league, take advantage of a couple of those opportunities, then I can't wait to see these teams battle it out in conference play.
Yeah, me either. Clearly, the league is better than we were last year across the board. The bottom is better, the top is better. We have a great conference season coming in. Tickets went on sale for Arch Madness on Friday, which is today, as we're airing the show. Friday, Arch Madness tickets, all session tickets are on sale. So get in line, get some tickets. It's going to be a great tournament. It's going to be a great conference season.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That means it's getting cold outside, but Arch Madness right around the corner. Looking forward to it.
Great. Thank you, Adam. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.